In an essay for the New York Times published Tuesday, Padma Lakshmi revealed that she was raped at the age of 16. The Top Chef host and executive producer explained that she met her 23-year-old boyfriend at a mall in a Los Angeles suburb. When we went out, he would park the car and come in and sit on our couch and talk to my mother. He never brought me home late on a school night. We were intimate to a point, but he knew that I was a virgin and that I was unsure of when I would be ready to have sex, she wrote. Lakshmi revealed that he raped her on New Year's Eve a few months after they began dating. The TV host and author wrote that the experience has been on her mind recently following Christine Blasey Ford and Deborah Ramirez's allegations against Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. On Friday, President Trump tweeted that if what Dr. Ford said was true, she would have filed a police report years ago. But I understand why both women would keep this information to themselves for so many years without involving the police. For years, I did the same thing, she wrote. On Friday, I tweeted about what had happened to me so many years ago. Lakshmi preemptively addressed the inevitable speculation about her sobriety at the time of the attack, writing, "It doesn't matter, but I was not drunk." She went on to explain that the rape took place after the two arrived at his apartment following a few parties. "While we were talking, I was so tired that I lay on the bed and fell asleep," she said. "The next thing I remember is waking up to a very sharp stabbing pain like a knife blade between my legs. He was on top of me. I asked, 'What are you doing?' He said, 'It will only hurt for a while.'" After Lakshmi begged him to stop and told him she was in pain, she recalled her attacker saying, "I thought it would hurt less if you were asleep." Lakshmi also noted that, like many victims, she did not report the rape and that she soon began to feel it was her fault. "We had no language in the 1980s for date rape," she wrote. "I imagine that adults would say, 'What the hell were you doing in his apartment? Why were you dating someone so much older?'" Lakshmi also divulged that she had already absorbed certain lessons when it came to sexual abuse, having been sent to live with her grandparents in India after reporting that her stepfather's relative had touched her inappropriately when she was 7 years old. The Top Chef host and philanthropist then addressed Kavanaugh's supporters who argued that he shouldn't be punished for a crime he committed as a teenager, saying, "The woman pays the price for the rest of her life, and so do the people who love her." "Now, 32 years after my rape, I am stating publicly what happened. I have nothing to gain by talking about this," she wrote, "but we all have a lot to lose if we put a time limit on telling the truth about sexual assault and if we hold on to the code of silence that for generations have allowed men to hurt women with impunity." The essay concluded with the statistic that 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 6 boys will be sexually assaulted before the age of 18, a figure that actress Alyssa Milano also cited in her essay for Vox, which detailed her own experience of being raped. Lakshmi concluded her piece with these words: "I am speaking now because I want us all to fight so that our daughters never know this fear and shame, and our sons know that girls' bodies do not exist for their pleasure and that abuse has grave consequences. Those messages should be very clear as we consider whom we appoint to make decisions on the highest court of our land." To read more on this story, head to THR.com. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.